All right, YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa Fail, Table Sean, whatever Sean, back at it with some Destiny. All right, guys, in this video, this is going to be all about the changes to the Crucible for Destiny 2. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant because I have some major concerns for us casual folks, the average players. We're going to go over the new game mode called Countdown and this new map that we played on called Midtown. Gameplay in the background is from MTashed. I'm going to link his channel and also his Twitch in the description. You did not want to see the gameplay I recorded of me and Dado. It was me, Dado, and two randoms, and we were against Luminosity, and we just got pummeled. So you don't want to see that gameplay. So the new game mode that we got to play was called Countdown. Really fun game mode, and I love this map. It reminds me of a Call of Duty map, but hold on, I'll talk about that a little bit later. I mean that in a compliment way. I loved the map flow in this particular map. So the game mode's called Countdown. It's all about defending and blowing up bombs. I'll read this verbatim here. Countdown is a new competitive mode where players spawn on either offense or defense. And when the round ends, you swap sides and roles. The goal is to plant a bomb at the enemy base and then defend it until it explodes. Now each round is going to be worth 1 point, and then the first team to get to 6, you win. To revive a teammate, you must use a revive token. It's not just running up and you can revive anyone. You got to get a token. Power weapon ammo is only granted to the player who pulls it. Remember, there's no more heavy anymore. We're doing kinetic, power, and then energy weapons. Energy weapons would be your special, kinetic's your primary, and then power is going to be your heavy. Now, much to people's chagrin, I am a big Treyarch fan, okay? Blops Deuce, Black Ops 3, World at War, Black Ops 1. This map feels like it was designed by one of those, but obviously it does have some of the aesthetics to it that make it Destiny. And also, you know, you can pretty much do all your Destiny type of mechanics and so forth, but with having the rooms and the hallways and stuff, I loved it, guys. Remember, I am a recovering Call of Duty addict, and if the next Call of Duty's good, I'm going to play it. So this is a 4v4 game mode, and apparently everything in the Crucible is going to 4v4. I have concerns with that I'll talk about at the end. So revive tokens. When you start the game, each one of you on your team spawns in with 1 revive token. That adds a whole new element of strategy to this game mode because of the fact that you got to decide, hey, depending on the round, do I want to waste my revive token if I'm just going to get wasted by 3 to 4 people? Or let me save it for a round where it's going to come in clutch at some point. So I do like that. I'm kind of curious if and when Trials of Osiris, I'm pretty sure Trials is coming back. Trials comes to Destiny 2. Are they going to have revive tokens there too? Is it going to add a new element to Trials? I don't know. What do you guys think in the comment section? Now, we saw in this game mode, if you have a revival token and you got to do a revive, when you're in the animation of pressing square to revive them, if you take any damage, it takes you out of the revive. So, got to be, once again, strategy comes down to planning. Do you want to use that token? Are you in the clear or are you going to save it? Now, if you look at the top of the screen, dead smack in the middle, you could see who's alive, who's dead on both your team, the opposing teams, but also who has their supers. So you could really decide. Once again, back to strategy. When you go and plant a bomb or defuse a bomb, you're going to know, is there going to be a golden gun waiting for me? Is there going to be a Fist of Havoc waiting for me? Now, another change we noticed, and I don't have confirmation on this, so let me know, or actually I'll post in the comment section if I find out. It looks like that melees are no longer one-shot kills. Melees are going to be either 2 to 3. Probably 3 if you're not fully charged with your melee, and I'm guessing 2. Remember, intellect, strength, discipline went out the window, and your armor is going to be all about agility, recovery, and armor. Okay, so you're really going to spec your armor out to, hey, how fast do I want to be? How much armor do I want to have? And how quickly do I want to recover? But word around the campfire is that melees are no longer just a one-shot melee. You're going to have to hit them 2 to 3 times. Now, look at the top left corner. It says Low Street, and then it says Market. Wow, what does that mean? Callouts. As you progress through maps and you go to different areas, they're going to have names for it. That's going to obviously be for callouts. So I'm sure there'll be full map breakdowns for all the PvP pros, and it'll work once again back to strategy. You could call out where you are. You could call out where you see an enemy. Now, also in the kill feed, we see Baby Gaga loaded at Low Street. That means they picked up their power weapon ammo. You're going to see Backseat Wizard loaded up at the shop. So just another feature for the pros. Once again, everything seems like it's catering to the pros. You see where I'm going with this?
We've made some big changes to the Crucible in Destiny 2. We're building it for PvP players. It's now 4v4 across all the game modes. Yeah. The new HUD's got information about your opponents, like whether they had their super ready, whether they picked up power ammo, all towards the same goal. to make it an experience that's easy to get into, but it's hard to master.
So time for some sweeping generalizations. And you guys know, look, I cover everything in Destiny. I do cover PvP. Listen, I love PvP as much as the next person here. But I try to pride myself to always speak for the average player or the casuals. Now, for it going 4v4, how is that going to affect... Look, 4v4 for all game modes? I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about that. How is it going to affect all of us who are casuals, who don't want to play professionally, who don't want to strategize, who just want to go in and shoot people? Now, I understand why they're going 4v4, and that's because they want to go to the main stage. Kind of like Call of Duty, right? There's all those Call of Duty tournaments. There's Optic Scumpy. There's Phase this, Phase that. How many phases are there, by the way? And they see them, and they want to run out, grab that latest Call of Duty, and play. Go to work. They want to do the same thing with Destiny. Hey, listen, those MLG pros, they move units. So from a business perspective, I get it. But what do you guys out there who are average like me? I always say this over and over. My KDR in Destiny 1 is a 1.24, and that's because I take full advantage of skill-based matchmaking. But is the 4v4 going to kill it for the casuals? I mean, I'm sure I'm probably going to like it, okay? I do like skirmish, but I prefer sixes, man. I love sixes. Remember, prior to Destiny, I was from Killzone Shadowfall. Man, it was 12v12s, 24-player war zones. I was used to the insanity. So they're saying 4v4. I'm praying that they rethink this a little bit and maybe have at least one game mode per week or something. Maybe make it a rotating game mode where it's going to be 6v6 or something. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you guys psyched about it, that it's going to be 4v4 only? Or are you hoping that they do at least have something for us casuals? I don't know. Let me know. Maybe us casuals or average players will love 4v4. I don't know. For me, look, I like Control and Rift are my favorite game modes, mainly because they're just, well, Rift especially, is just pure insanity. Come on. Can anyone actually tell me Mayhem Iron Banner Clash, was that not the most fun Iron Banner? Oh, I probably should not have asked that question. You know what? Babel modes engaged. Do me a favor. Hashtag made it to the end. Drop a like in this video. Only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube. And that is it. I am out of here like Vladimir.